Why older adults should start eating this tiny seed to help keep bones strong naturally. Imagine slipping on a wet floor. Not a major accident, not a serious fall, just one small misstep. Yet, for millions of older adults, that single moment can lead to a broken hip, months of recovery, and in some cases, a permanent loss of independence. The frightening part is that the real problem didn't begin with the fall. It began years earlier, silently, inside the bones. Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Shawn, and welcome to The Healthy Habit, where we explore the science behind healthy aging in simple, practical ways you can actually use in everyday life. Today, I'm going to introduce you to one of nature's smallest nutritional powerhouses, a tiny seed that has been nourishing people for thousands of years. It isn't expensive, it isn't difficult to find, and while it won't magically cure osteoporosis, it provides several important nutrients your bones need to stay healthy as you grow older. By the end of this video, you'll understand what happens inside aging bones, why many people focus on only one nutrient when bones actually need many, and how adding this simple food to your meals may become one small habit with long-term benefits. Let's begin our journey inside the human body. Picture your skeleton as a beautiful house. Most people imagine that once the house is built, it stays exactly the same. But that's not how your body works. Your skeleton is alive. Every single day, tiny construction crews are working around the clock. One team removes old or damaged bone. Another team replaces it with fresh, stronger bone. This process is called bone remodeling, and it's happening every minute of your life. When we're young, these two teams work together beautifully. Old bone is removed. New bone is built. Everything stays balanced. But after about the age of 50, and especially after menopause in women, something changes. The demolition crew begins working faster than the construction crew. Little by little, year after year, bones slowly lose their density. They become thinner, more fragile, and eventually, even a minor fall can result in a fracture. That's why osteoporosis is often called the silent disease. Most people don't feel their bones getting weaker. They discover it only after an injury. Now, here's something interesting. When people hear the words strong bones, they immediately think about calcium. Calcium is certainly important. In fact, nearly all the calcium in your body is stored inside your skeleton. But here's the mistake many people make. Bones aren't built from calcium alone. Think about baking a loaf of bread. Flour is important. But if you leave out the yeast, water, and other ingredients, you won't get much of a loaf. Bones work in a similar way. They also need magnesium, they need phosphorus, they need zinc, they need copper, they need enough protein, and they need vitamin D to help absorb calcium properly. Without these nutrients working together, your bones can't build and maintain themselves as effectively. This brings us to today's remarkable food, the humble sesame seed. It's so small that many people sprinkle it on bread without giving it a second thought. But inside each tiny seed is an impressive collection of nutrients. Sesame seeds provide calcium to support healthy bones. They also contain magnesium, which helps regulate how calcium is used in the body. You'll find phosphorus, another important mineral that becomes part of the hard structure of bone. There's zinc, which helps support the normal function of bone-building cells called osteoblasts. Copper helps your body produce collagen, the flexible framework that gives bones strength before minerals are added. Instead of relying on just one nutrient, sesame seeds offer several nutrients that work together. Nature often packages nutrients as a team rather than individually. I like to tell my patients to imagine building a brick wall. Calcium is the brick. Collagen is the framework holding everything together. Magnesium, zinc, and copper are the skilled workers making sure each brick is placed correctly. Take away one part of the team, and the wall becomes weaker over time. Healthy bones depend on teamwork. Now, before you rush into the kitchen, there's something important you should know. Whole sesame seeds have a tough outer shell. If they're swallowed without chewing, some nutrients may simply pass through your digestive system. Chewing them thoroughly, lightly grinding them, or enjoying sesame paste, also known as tahini, may make more of those nutrients available for digestion. Fortunately, adding them to your meals couldn't be easier. Sprinkle them over oatmeal, mix them into yogurt, add them to salads, blend tahini into homemade dressings, stir them into soups. Even 1 or 2 tablespoons can be an easy way to increase your intake of several important minerals. But I also want to be honest with you. No single food can prevent osteoporosis. No seed can rebuild severely weakened bones by itself. Strong bones are created through daily habits, regular walking, strength training, enough protein, adequate vitamin D, getting enough calcium from your overall diet, avoiding smoking, limiting excessive alcohol, and following your healthcare provider's treatment plan if you've been diagnosed with osteoporosis. Think of sesame seeds as one valuable piece of a much larger puzzle. Small daily choices often produce the biggest results over the years. I'd like to leave you with one final story. Imagine 2 neighbors planting trees on the same day. One waters the tree only once a month. The other gives it a little water every single day. At first, both trees look almost identical, but 5 years later, 10 years later, the difference is impossible to ignore. Your bones are much the same. They're quietly responding to the choices you make every day. A handful of nutritious foods, a short daily walk, a little strength training, enough sunshine or vitamin D. These small habits may not seem dramatic today, but over the years, they can make a meaningful difference. Remember, healthy aging isn't about finding one miracle food. It's about building a lifestyle that helps your body do what it was designed to do. If today's lesson helped you understand your bones a little better, then you've already taken the first step toward protecting them. I'm Dr. Shawn, and thank you for spending these few minutes with me here on The Healthy Habit. If you enjoy learning the science behind healthy aging explained in a simple, practical way, make sure you subscribe and join our growing community. In our next episode, we'll uncover another surprising food that may be helping or quietly harming your health and what really happens inside your body when you eat it. Until then, stay curious, stay active, and keep building healthy habits, one small choice at a time.